Good evening, good evening, good evening to everybody. I hope you're all having a good day, maybe getting ready for dinner, or maybe you've had dinner. I just can't. I am using my Craft Deck Tarot card. Here's the box itself. I really like these cards. I don't use them that often. Get some sage on these. Because I have so many decks, you know. And anyway, so these are kind of different than, not kind of, these are different than the Rider-Waite in the design. They don't really mimic the art of the Rider-Waite, but they have all of the same words on the bottom, you know, as to what card that is. So it's always a little bit more challenging, but I like the cards and I want to use them. So, what shall we talk about today? I think we are going to talk about the Supreme Court not giving in to the felon. What's going on, SCOTUS? Okay. The Supreme Court has seemed to change its mind about a lot of things. Maybe I'm going to do yes, no's on the Supreme Court. Let's see. Is the Supreme Court going to be ruling more in favor of, let's call it, the people versus the felon over the next month or less? I got a no. I got a no. No. A blank. And a yes. So, they're not really changing their reading style based on these. One more question. Will the Supreme Court stand up to the felon on matters of settled law? I have no idea what they're reading on. Yes, 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 and a blank, which is like the unknown, and then another yes. Okay. So, settled law is now something they are paying attention to all of a sudden. So, instead of the Supreme Court, I want to have a look at the fire in El Segundo at the Chevron oil facility and who may have been involved in starting it. Was it sabotage? Is what I want to know. Let's do a full culture cross. Let me bring this down. Okay. On the bottom, we've got the King of Wands. Powerful king. Some action going on here. Movement, knowledge. Okay. Let's begin. Past, present, future. So let's start with our signifier. The Queen of Cups. A powerful queen. Kind, knowledgeable, comfortable in her skin. Crossed by the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is a card of the priestess who has some information that she wants to share. And the Queen of Cups probably would love to hear it. What lies below or beneath is the Strength card. Let me just move this up just a smidgen. The Strength card. Somebody set this fire. What lies above? The Star. The Star of Hope. The USA card. They sit in opposition to each other. Strength and the USA. I'll take that. In the past, the Hermit. Trying to figure out how best to rattle California and Governor Gavin C. Newsom, or GCN. Going within, creating a plan. I am highly suspicious of this fire. Fire starter. Karma, the Wheel of Fortune. Karma is coming for whoever was behind it, whether in the planning or the actual lighting the match, so to speak. This is a karma card. The Emperor. Oh, yeah. I knew you were involved. I knew it. Let's mess with California, shall we? Now, that's going to cause gas prices to rise. It's the largest oil refinery on the west coast of the USA. The Magician. Manifestation. Yes. Felon. The Queen of Swords. Bring it on, Missy. We know where you're coming from. This is a card of legal, there's the sword, legal prowess. There's investigations going on. We're going to get to the bottom of that one. I can promise you that. That's the court. And the Page of Swords. There's a spy in the camp. A spy in the camp on the legal side. The Three of Pentacles. A deal was made. The Three of Wands. Let me see what they're calling for their Three of Wands. You are free, confident, moving forward, planning forward. Your hard work is paying off. You might be moving abroad, trading overseas, involved in long distance relationships, etc., etc. So, yeah, this is kind of the same thing. Involved in overseas something. Negotiations. The Judgment card. The people are making a judgment universally. The people. This is not the Justice card. This is different. This is a full-on judgment. The Nine of Pentacles. This is abundance. And the Hanged Man. I get it every time I'm reading when it's something to do with the felon. Yeah. He's very involved. Somehow. His administration or whatever. Everything will be revealed. The Sun card is out. This is all going to be revealed. Six of Swords. The Champion, the card of the Champion will come out. And the Ten of Swords in the back. The King of Wands. Powerful card of energy. Five of Cups. Poverty and high emotion. Ten of Pentacles. Legacy money. Family wealth. King of Pentacles. Sometimes, often, the Felon card. Knight of Wands. Military. Ten of Wands. Burdens. Four of Cups. Holding on to your money. Oh, look who's here. Jack, the King of Swords, is here. As is the Chariot, fast moving. Seven of Swords. The Thief. Yeah. This is definitely, in my opinion, without doubt in my head, this is somewhere, somehow, the quote-unquote administration is involved. MAGA, maybe. Maybe not. Involved in lighting that match. This was no accident. This isn't random. This didn't just happen. This is bad. You know, when you think you can do something and get away with it, you know right away you shouldn't be doing it. Now, that's not saying, you know, you're having a big surprise party for so-and-so and she's never going to find out. That's different. That's a happy thing. And even if they did find out, that's a happy thing. But, right? But. This is for entertainment only purposes. And as we like to say, if you didn't get it there, you got it there. Okay. This is my Medicine Woman Oracle. I am a medicine woman, and according to my past life regression, I was a medicine woman, a shaman in another time. Your body's power. Your body is yours. Celebrate your temple. Love it. The wild feminine. Awaken your she-wolf instincts, that primordial force. I love the green ones. The bear totem. Retire into your den to find answers. Speaking out. Your voice is released. Express yourself. Frankly, I did. One more. Unconditional love. I remind you of the magic of love. You are blessed. Oh my, what a beautiful card. I am so attracted to these Native American things. Some of these cards are very, like, resonant of Native American community. Like, it calls me. I was going to grab a different one, and I was like, no, gotta go with that one. Well, everybody, if you're this far, you have already watched my midday, and you're probably wondering, no, you're probably not wondering because you watched it, so you know why I cannot read on EPS. Spirit won't let me, and there's a reason. And you know the reason, and I've been saying it, and that's the reason. So, in that you can't read on or channel, let's say. I'm not saying you can't do a remote view. I'm saying I'm talking about channeling across the realm. And since I can't channel him, I guess I'm right. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Be kind to others so they can be kind to you. That's a Dr. Whimsyism, but I like it a lot, and so I'm just going to borrow it. In fact, my empath's prayer is a offshoot of hers. I have her permission. She gave it to me long ago. I'm going to wish you everything and more. And for all of those of you who are dealing with health issues, or someone you love are dealing with health issues, they're in my prayers and in my beam of white light. And yes, I am protecting them to the best of my ability. And I hope everyone else in the community will protect each other too. Have a great evening. Peace out.